What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Hope you're all doing well today. So today is going to be a bit of a challenge day for me. I have gone back to beta 16, you can see there at the bottom right of my screen, and essentially what I'm going to try and do today, which I have no guarantee of, it probably ain't going to happen, is today we are going to try and beat the Forest world record. Now, there is no way without like cheating or modding, whatever you want to call it, on beta 17. I do not believe that you can beat the Forest world record on beta 17. It is a 1 minute 0.810 and it was made by Hells. No idea where he's gone. He's kind of abandoned the game since beta 17 came around. Maybe he wasn't feeling it too much. But yeah, I cannot get close to that on beta 17. I've tried multiple times. But closest I think I've ever had is like a high 101. So out of a track like Forest, that is actually a lot of time. So this is actually right now what you're seeing is my first lap going back onto beta 16. Just going to do a couple of laps just to get the feel of it again. You know, it's been quite some time. Apparently there's not as much grip as I thought it was. Front wheel just sliding out straight away. What I'm going to do really is I think I'm just going to sit here and try hard for a while, and then for the video you'll probably see little cut down bits because I can't imagine sitting here seeing me being quiet for 5 or so laps at a time would be that interesting. So I'm going to put in a bunch of laps now. Unfortunately, we don't have max HUD. Now, reason for that is it obviously was updated to beta 17. Going back to beta 16, it doesn't work anymore, which is also the same reason why I've got stock gear on, because I really couldn't be bothered to go through the effort of moving all my files around just for the sake of one video. So we've got some stock Provoso gear, we've got no max HUD, so even if I feel like I'm on an absolute steamer of a lap, I still won't be able to tell. And also we'll be taking this line a couple times. We're going to be taking the low line there because that is in the world record lap, so I feel like it's only fair to fight fire with fire, and I feel like I am the scumbag that kind of popularised it in the first place, so we'll be taking the low line there. That is the only dodgy line that I think there is on this entire track, so wishing me the best of luck. As I say, I'm going to do a couple laps now. I thought beta 16 had way too much traction, and here I am sliding out. Maybe I'm just trash. Who knows? But yeah, I'll catch you kind of intermittently, really, as and when some exciting things happen, or I feel like I'm on a particularly good lap. First of all, actually, no, you're gonna stay with me right now because we're gonna try and get what I like to call our banker laps, which is what I like doing in qualifying as well, which is not a lap that sets the world alight, but just a good solid lap time as like a base. Even though we've got no max HUD, so we can't really compare our splits. But I digress. We're going to do this anyway. Oh my god, the back end's coming around on me. Nice and easy. It's going to take a little while, I think, for my... Oh. God, that was close. It's going to take a little while, I think, for my muscle memory to start coming back, because, I mean, back in beta 16, I used to play Forest a whole lot, trying to go for those world record times, but I've not really played it a whole lot since 17 dropped, because there's been no reason for me to. You know, the only time I really play this track is if I'm going for hot laps, and there's been... I mean, you can't really beat many of the old world record times anymore, which is it's a sad thing to say, but I feel like they're going to have to kind of cipher between beta 16 and beta 17 world records at some point, because there is such a massive difference. And from what I hear with the work going on for beta 18, there's going to be even more of a difference there as well. So we're going to have to start doing some differentiation. So let's see what we got. I'm going to guess like a 104.8. 103. That was much better than I expected. So we need 2.5 seconds essentially, and there was so much time to gain on that lap. I messed up so many times. So wish me luck. I'm going to see how it goes, and I will join you as and when the good stuff happens. Goodbye. This has actually been a very good lap so far. I was a bit quieter at the start because I wasn't sure how it was going to go, but for the most part, it's been pretty quick. It should, if I don't crash in this last 2 corners, it should definitely beat the 103.3 that I do have. Let's take it nice and easy here. There we go. It's just so nice being able to be much more aggressive on the throttle out of the turns. Let's see what that is. Maybe like a 102.3, something like that. Oh god, it wasn't much faster at all. It was only a 103.1. Oh god, actually, this is going to take a lot longer than I thought, or it's not going to happen full stop, because that felt like a pretty good lap. Oh, that was a pretty good apex, that corner. That corner right there, that right-hander where you step up, hit the right, and then drop back down. That is definitely one of the make or break points of a lap. So just want to update you. I'm down to a 102.2 now. So we still need to gain 1.4 seconds, which you'd think it doesn't sound like a lot. But when you are already trying to go as fast as you can everywhere, it is actually a lot of time, especially on a track like this. Oh, I forgot to reset the track as well. That's annoying. I'll have to do that next time I go back to the pits. But I'll leave it on for this one, see how this one goes. So this corner right there. Oh, no, see, front wheel went that time. Let me go and event info, reset track, to track. There we go. Good as new. Let's go again. Oh, we are zooming right now. I'm just get a good landing here. Okay, I think I checked up a little bit too much, but it should be okay. Try and keep it in third gear around this corner for a change. I usually go to second, but then I have to shift up halfway up the straight and feel like it just wastes a little bit of time that you don't need to be wasting. So around these bumps, brake. No! Oh! God damn it. That was so annoying. Just practicing a little bit too hard, set the back end out, and then obviously I got on the gas while the back end was still out, so it came all the way around. Gonna finish this lap just to see what my ideal is. That 100% must have been better. Go laps, yeah. Ideal's now 101.8. Cool. You know what? Like that felt a lot faster up to that point, and to only have a 101.8. Oh, this is making me nervous. This could generally be one of them challenges that I don't do, and they're quite rare on this channel. I usually only post videos when I have done something, but I suppose it'd be quite nice for you guys to see me fail for a change as well. That second to last corner there was not good whatsoever. Went out far too wide. I'd be very surprised if that lap's beating it. And oh, it's beating my best. A 102.0. Still need 1.2 seconds. This is not going well. I'm going to put it back down to 2, and I'm going to try out mid this time. Thing is, so all of my world records back in the day, I've done them all on the KTM with like a certain setup, but I don't have those setups anymore, so I've got no idea what it is that I used to run, so I'm just relying on my Husky and my Supercross suspension, so it could be a case of it's even just the setup that's holding me back, but I have no idea. We shall see. I'll keep it going. I mean, no idea how long I want this whole recording to be, but if it takes anything over an hour, I'm going to have to pull the plug there, because I cannot be sat here for hours and then just grinding away forest hot laps on an old beta that nobody even uses anymore. I feel like this is probably my best lap so far. Gone very well, very smoothly. So I'm shut off a little bit there. Land on the on-off quickly. Oh no! Oh, that was so good up to that point. Oh god damn it, that is frustrating. Oh, I'm not even gonna get to see what the ideal was because I had to reset from going off the track. God damn it. I felt like I was on a roll there. I'm gonna try some more laps with the one swing arm and medium on the mapping, because that felt very good. That was straight out of the gates as well. Oh, I'm not sure if that one's quicker. I made a big mistake in the middle. No, it wasn't, but ideal was down to a 101.3, so that's pretty good. That is a big difference there, and the mistake did come in the middle of the lap, so not bad at all. Got my best first sector, got my best last sector. I'm going to try the corner before you kind of loop back onto the start straight. I want to try the inside, because it's always been a thing if we try the outside and kind of cut down, because you get to then carry more speed throughout the last 2 corners. I'm just going to try inside again with this traction, just to see if it can be any better. I think this lap has been one of them laps where it's been a little bit sketchy the whole way throughout. Nothing amazing, but I still feel like it's a decent time, so just wanted to finish the lap regardless. And I might have been able to beat the ideal a little bit. So, yeah, we got a fastest last sector again. And another 101.7. So, yeah, I'm going to do that outside line that I've been doing in the last sector. I think it's much better. This is much more difficult than I thought. I mean, I've had 29 attempts, and usually when I was going for world records, it would take like 100 plus. So I'm going to keep going for a bit longer to see how it goes. But I think it's just purely going to be a case of I'm not used to this traction. I 100% can be more aggressive, I think, coming out the corners, but I've got beta 17 ingrained into my mind, so I'm trying to be so gentle on the throttle coming out the turns. That's annoying. Oh, God. Ah, what am I doing? I've no idea why I've started missing my turn-in point into that left-hander. There's like a very fine line where you can kind of go from outside to inside so your wheels don't leave the ground, and I am just messing it up every single time. Oh, I feel like that was a very good first sector. Downside of the finish line, perfect, kept all the traction everywhere else. Gonna keep this lap going. That cost me a bit of time, that's annoying. Try and downside this table okay. Get a good bump off the fence. Wasn't terrible, could have been better. Please let me rail this corner as normal without going over it, thank you. Check up, downside this. Don't try and jump this too far and blow the corner. I lose so much time here as well. Oh, I did not say low off of that. That's probably worth a good 2 attempts or something if you hit it right as well. Gonna send the finish line, see what this one is. Yeah, all right. I think there's a few sloppy bits in there. Laps 101.3. Come on, I need half a second. Please, Piboso, just be nice to me, please. Oh, what happened there? I got such a weird, like, I don't know, like head shake as I went into the corner. That was so quick up to that point as well. That's so frustrating. Oh, I don't know how many attempts I've had now. Probably like 50 at this point. Been recording for 31 minutes as well, so I'll see how see how long I fancy doing this. But God, it gets to that point where I'm getting a little bit sweaty, getting a little bit hot and flustered. But I'm really, really close as well. So part of me doesn't want to quit just yet. I want to give it a little bit more of a chance. Not when I'm doing that over the finish line. Just downside it normally, please. It's not that difficult just to downside the finish line jump. There we go. That's much better. Keep traction up and round here. Land to the left. Get your braking done in a straight line as you turn in. Nice and smooth on the throttle around there. Try and hug this tyre. That was not a good line around that left. I was far too wide. Good landing on that jump though. Good line there as well. Wheels didn't leave the ground. Try and scrub this a bit lower. That was a perfect landing there. Oh, not a good kick on the fence. That slowed me down a lot. Send this. Oh, send that far. A little bit of a shake that time, but not too bad. Decent downside of sending that. Coming in hot. Check up a little bit to get all of the power down to the ground there. Try and scrub off as much speed as possible. Easy on the throttle. Don't want the back end coming round on me. And then, oh, I've went far too wide in that last corner. What do you reckon this one is? Oh! What the fuck? I didn't expect that one to be it. What the fuck? Wow. Boys, you've just watched a new world record on Forest. What is the date today? The date is the 13th of April, 2022. And so I might have put that in the title. You have just watched live the world record lap time with a commentary at the same time. How cool is that? I did not expect that. We jumped so much. What was... So it was 101.2 was our best before that, I think. Just hopping into the replay here as well, so we can watch it from a third-person perspective. But that was really, really good. 0.09, I just managed to beat that lap time by. And I won't lie, I got to a point during that all where I thought, you know what, there's no way it's going to happen. I don't think we're going to get it whatsoever. But yeah, I cannot be happy on that. I mean, looking at it, it doesn't look like it's anything special. There's little things. I hit that corner perfectly there without getting any air time. downsided this perfectly. There's still time to gain. I did not get a perfect kick off of that fence. Sometimes you get lucky and it kind of catapults you forwards a bit as well, and it's good for like 3 attempts. Very good jump here as well. Landed right in that little hole where you need to, just to get the perfect drive. Could have had a better exit out of this corner. It wasn't great, but scrubbed off a lot of speed here. Landed right at the start of the on-off. Managed to get all the drive down to the ground. And then I thought in the very, very last corner, I'd gone a little bit too wide as well. So you see right here, instead of cutting it right to the inside, I've drifted out wide a little bit. We send it for the fans over the finish, and that is a 1 minute flat .720 New Forest world record. Thank you everyone very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please do drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Have a lovely rest of the day, wherever it is that you guys are up to, and until catch you in the next video, peace.
I'm working hard, I'm sacrificing my life, I'm sacrificing my mind, I'm sacrificing my sanity, but most importantly, I'm sacrificing my time. Boy, I feel fine, I feel like I am a king. Honestly, I can't complain. Even with faith that's the size of a grain of some salt, I will still move a mountain and do what I want.